She leaves very quickly. Nope.
You keep some strange friends, and you hang out with us.
You guys should feel fortunate.
What does that say about us, though?
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking.
Have I ever mentioned I hate my job?
No.
No, I
Not
actually,
once.
I would have thought
Yes.
you loved it. The amount of people you're trying to get there. Do you
Multiple times.
do you get paid on commission? No. Okay. Just thought I'd ask. Just curious. Anyway,
It only depends if they turn around and they say I referred them.
Where'd you go?
Good talk. She's down the road. She's calling back to you guys.
Yeah, so y'all are walking along talking about this, and you see, just as y'all are getting right near the alchemy shop, there's an explosion, and all the windows in the door go flying out.
Dodge.
Okay, is this normal?
This is not as normal.
Dodge.
Done.
Oh,
Everyone go ahead and roll me a reflex.
deck save.
Deck save.
Yeah, reflex. Yeah.
do we have a thing to click on our sheet for that?
Yeah, deck save.
Under
Can I
saving
just hold
throws.
up-
Yeah.
Can I just hold up the...
Dex save? Is there a button for Dex save? Where the fuck is that?
Where it says saving throws, click the dexterity above it.
Okay.
Saving throws.
I don't see that.
Where do I?
It's right next to on the core where all the big boxes for strength, dexterity, right next to it.
Right next to
Oh,
dex.
I got
Saving
you.
throws,
Yeah, I
Dex.
got you. I got you.
It literally is freaking broken.
What'd I get? 19. Yeah!
Yes!
Nailed
Okay.
it.
Because of how that happened, I'm going to have it, since you said Fleur was leading ahead a little bit.
She held, when this happened, like the shield goes up and she just kind of like tries to brace herself.
You'd think
So-
that.
Fleur was running ahead of y'all a little bit. Yeah, no, this happens all the time. Boom! She's pelted with glass. The door smashes into her and like just she's under the door.
Hmm.
You okay?
You took 3 damage.
Maybe you should touch yourself a little. That always helps.
I'm gonna kneel
Oh my
down
god, I'm dying.
while she's under the door and say, "Do you want us to take you back to your temple?"
Just
We
take,
can put you with the poo man if that helps.
you just hear from the voice underneath the door. Just take me back to the temple. It's been a long day.
Is it your time?
No,
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
I'm quite.
You see running out from the shop a little gnome. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
I was like halfway picking up the door and
Finias!
I drop it when I see him.
Finias!
No.
Finias!
What? What?
Quick, give her one of your stones!
Yeah, I just.
They're not free.
The
Remove
death warding
the-
ones! She's gonna die, come on now!
They're anti-murder stones.
Oh!
Dear,
Is that
I-
how that works?
you see the gnomes pulling at the door too, trying to help get it off.
That building tried to murder
He
her!
reaches into the pouch and pulls out a little vial. Here, dear, drink this. I'm so sorry.
Who's this now?
I'll help pull the door off her. Run
Yeah,
up and help pull
guys.
the door off her.
The town alchemist.
Oh.
His name is Hamfo Gamdring.
Oh, it's Hamful!
Hey, Ampho.
I'm terribly sorry.
Does this potion? You know what? Screw it. Sure. I
Handful
drank
what?
the potion.
Gamdring.
What kind of potionery are you doing in there?
I drank the potion that he gave me.
What'd you say it
Alright.
was? A halfling or a gnome?
No.
He is a gnome. Hamfo Gamdring. All right. And he gives you the potion, and it's going to heal you for.
Just so you know, Scott, the way the potions work in this game, like if you want to know what it is, you can like smell it or sniff
Sip
it. Like take a little
Oh.
sip, you're like, oh, it's a healing potion. Glug, glug, glug.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's great.
Everybody has that ability to detect whether
Yeah.
it's you. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous, but okay.
All right.
Well,
so,
like your
he
common
gi-
ones, yeah.
healed for
You can
one.
taste it like a little like that.
Like, oh, that's a healing
Okay.
potion.
That tastes like death.
Exactly.
Okay, so
I rolled a 1 out of that 8.
That's the distinctive
But,
taste
yeah.
of fox cunning.
It was a healing potion.
no problem. She gets up, still glass in her. Just looks at him.
Isn't there
You just leave
pluses
the
on
glass in
healing potions?
there? Or?
No.
I'm terribly sorry. I was working with a new recipe.
What was it called?
Explodey glass.
No.
And it was supposed to be a resurrection salve. I got it in this book, The Musings of Felix R. Bruenstein.
I think
Apparently, it's still beyond my ability.
apparently, and you might want
You
to
should keep trying. You're almost there.
do me a favor. When you go to test this, put out a little sign in front of it that says the church gives you their blessing, and then take it down after you're done testing this, so that everyone stays away from your shop.
Maybe you should avoid glass in your windows. Maybe no glass.
Oh, this is going to be so expensive. He's looking around.
I'm like gonna get a good grip on that door, walk it over, and kind of hold it in front of, I guess, a hole. That's what I'm
Yeah.
looking at. Yeah.
Good as new.
Hey, let me help you. I'll bang it in.
I could assist you with your windows if you are willing to pay a little bit.
And then just kind of like place it.
I'll kind of like slap it in best I can.
Certainly, dear. How much for your services?
How many windows are there?
The whole shop front blew out, the door blew out, and 2 windows on the second story.
Okay, so
So you got 3 windows and a door.
how much would you expect to pay a professional to take care of this for you?
This is going to cost me 2 gold pieces.
Can you make them cotton fluff instead of glass? Be less dangerous.
I will do it for half price, and it will be just as good as quality.
Done! He pulls out a gold piece and flicks it to you.
And go ahead.
Oh,
Do
go
you
ahead.
start mending?
Yeah.
All right. That's one of your you're pretty good at this. You have to do it a lot at the Moondeep Tavern. Window repair. You know, gnomes and dwarves go flying through them all the time. So, or sometimes
particular.
humans thrown by a gnome and a dwarf together.
And 1 more healing potion. She pulls out some of the glass.
I
Pull
think
glass out of your person.
Yes.
I'm terribly sorry for what happened, but I don't have another one ready just yet.
Maybe
Th-
your friend could heal ya. You know, over here. Nodding at Vindy.
I know.
I mean, you're so close and all.
She continues to mend and pretends not to hear you.
You get the windows and the door fixed. He kind of tries it.
Oh,
Thank
she's
you so much.
too.
Yeah,
While we're banging, I'm banging it in.
yeah.
I'm a little unclear about it. How many times can I cast my spell?
Is that a cantrip?
No, a cure wounds is a level 1.
Cure wounds. Okay, you have a number of spells per day.
That's what
I
Your
think it's
Mendo-
two
Right?
Is it 2 at level 1?
spell slots per spell level. Level 1, first
2.
level 2.
Yeah, so you can use 2 of those bigger spells per day.
Dose. You're out.
I've used 1, so I can use 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. So you get everything mended with your cantrips, and then you can cast your heal on Fleur. If you choose, that's a good usage of it.
How bad does Fleur look at the moment?
Fleur's been for herself and took glass shrapnel for 2 more damage. Fleur's not doing too hot.
In that case, yeah. So, okay, 1d8 plus 3.
Fleur will receive back. Ten hit points.
Hey, did you see that? I banged this door right back into place.
I'm gonna keep walking towards the famous barrel. What other shops are in front of me?
Man.
There are several shops all the way. This is the trade district.
That's
As she
fine.
walks away, I'll say, "You're welcome,
I appreciate it.
rat."
All right.
Is there any more alchemical?
No, this is the alchemy shop.
Is there any
You made it
firearm
past that.
shops?
There's an explosive shop. Yes, there you go.
I'll stay away from those.
I'm saying, what's on the other side of the street at that particular spot?
I mean, on this side of the street, you have the explosive shop, and on this side of the street, you have the fireworks shop.
I'm going back to the team.
And right in the middle, you have the kindling shop.
Yeah, you're fine. You shouldn't. That was a freak accident.
Which one has the orphanage next to it?
That would be the
Temple District.
Temple District. Yeah, no shops near that one.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Fire insurance is too expensive.
Just forges and other miscellaneous.
It's made of stone.
now it's made of stone. Yeah. They learned
Since
previous
the events of the
mistakes.
past.
It was
You know
made
what?
in the shape of a giant bread oven.
Everything inside is wood, but the exterior is stone.
You know what? She takes like a step or two,
Uh-huh.
and then she just stops.
Yeah.
She just looks back at the party and she waits.
Is there anything on the ground of interest from the exploded shop?
Like potion. shit that
There
are-
is a bit of pieces of glass from a container with some type of a goo on it that you're not sure what that is.
I don't have any of that on me, right?
Don't touch it.
No.
Okay.
That is the only thing of interest from that.
I will scrape it into one of my vials.
Okay. You have a sample of a mysterious substance from the alchemist's shop.
I'm just
Well,
sitting
that
here
looks
looking at it.
vile.
She
Vile.
also turns around and thinks, brain fart. I forgot her name.
He's not here.
I forgot her name.
You mean
Slavana.
Svetlana? Not Slavana's.
Well, honest.
Sylvanas?
Nirvana?
You
What?
know what? My
Sylvanas.
character knows her name. She says thank you to her. That is how I am going to get out of that one because I have the character's name.
Svetlana.
Svetlana.
Okay.
You know, Fleur, it is quite possible that you have upset the god of misfortune.
It seems like
You have been quite unlucky.
I.
For
I'll
how
let some.
to pay her tribute.
I mean, if it's a god of misfortune, wouldn't she be happy?
No, see,
No.
she only gives misfortune to those who do not pay her tribute.
If only I knew.
That's how that works.
If only I knew a cleric or a place that I can give her tribute, and so I can have the insanity stop. It
But,
seems to continue from
I
yesterday.
could
Last.
help you with that.
Maybe you should switch gods. How's that work?
No.
Oh, well, just a suggestion.
Maybe you should stop being a fighter.
Well, that's got nothing to do with my god, really.
Hey, look! It's the flaming barrel. Famous
Yep.
barrel.
Hey, we're here.
You get
Famous.
over to the famous barrel, see that it's on fire.
Oh, now it's the flaming barrel.
Like,
Looks
I
like they
will-
took our name.
Explosion.
you know what? If it's on fire,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
it's here and people are
It's
running
just
out.
because you keep calling it the flaming barrel. I had to. So, yeah.
Since it is on fire, I am just going to bless everyone as they run on fire. You're blessed. You're blessed.
Apparently, some of the alchemical substance from the explosion got into her blood. And
She's
it's
hallucinating.
horrible. It's
She's just-
hallucinating.
Okay, that explains the
random.
last 5 minutes, but what about before?
That was the previous explosion.
It was a couple lumps to the head that I think.
You sure it's not Tamara that you worship?
Hey, I'm
Kinda
the one who got
fair.
lumps to the head.
You,
Lumpy head.
as you are talking amongst yourselves, you make your way down the street of shops and find the famous barrel.
I've got a question. I'm asking the group. Why is it so famous?
Have you not had their ale? That's what's
Hey.
famous.
Oh, really?
That's what I've
Why?
heard. I don't know,
Nice.
a home recipe, a famous dwarven recipe that they've taken from Rithel Hall.
Do not be
You
telling
see
him
me
things
running in? I suddenly pick up the steps.
Why would you tell him things like that? He buys more ale than any other customer that comes to our inn. And now
It might not agree with him.
he's a dwarf.
You
Of course
see-
he will agree with him. He agrees
So-
with everything ale.
Thargeth goes running in. Immediately afterwards, you see about 4 dwarves come running out.
Morpheus is fighting Neo.
Don't forget about the Moon Deep Tavern. I say to them as they run out.
They're rushing past. Hurry, quick! I still owe him money. Let's go.
Blessings to you, to you, to you.
Have you thought about your death recently?
Yes, I have actually. He's in there.
Hey, can
Can I tell you about our savior death?
I know how to save your death.
Our savior,
And I know
comma,
how
death.
to accelerate it.
I never paid him after he rebuilt the living room. Let's get the heck out of here.
Well, looks like some seats are opening up for us.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go.
There are indeed 4 empty seats up at the bar. Most of the tables are still full.
I'll go sit down and
I go
Come on.
and sit at the.
What?
After you.
what were you saying?
No, no.
Push it.
I just
I was gonna say I go and sit at the bar.
I thought you said you go and sniff at something. I was
No.
He's smelling out the poop.
no.
Nope.
There's a set of there's lines on the bar just for him.
Yeah.
This explains his character actions.
Oh my god. You'll notice as you go in that where Thargeth is sitting, the 4 extra seats are 2 to one side of him and 2 to the other.
Which one
Alright.
has more patrons on at the side of the bar?
I
left?
go to the left.
and right.
It's 2 empty seats, Thargeth, 2 empty seats, and 3 other dwarves.
I'll
They
sit
have a
next to
strange blue tint to their skin.
Do I know what that is?
You recognize that to be Aquian dwarves.
Oh fuck.
I sit away from them.
Water doors?
Is that a bad thing?
I go sit beside one of them.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. It's a reoccurring thing.
So, where are you guys from?
Deep water.
Go to this
Like
guy.
water deep.
Deep water.
They kind of all 3 look at you.
Never actually. Don't think I've ever actually seen one. Up until now, I didn't think you existed.
We are planar travelers, son.
So you're not water dwarfs?
What's a water dwarf? We're Aquians.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Right.
did he
Wink.
stutter?
Is that some kind of slur that you got here?
No, they're a famous mythical dwarf here in
All these people need
Moondell.
water.
Actually, in all of Faerun that They say you're blessed if you ever actually meet one.
Ah, well, count yourself blessed.
You're blessed. You're blessed. And you're blessed.
There's a lot of insensitivity in these parts.
He leans over. I'm seeing that.
This is Fleur. She's touched.
Sometimes she touches herself.
They all laugh to that. You'll see as you're looking around, there are mostly dwarves in this one. There's a table with 4 of them that's closer to the fire. A table with 2 dwarves that are kind of leaned over talking quietly. And the third table has 6 gnolls at it.
Of the tactical variety.
2 of them are playing chess.
They're definitely tactical gnomes. So how much for the famous barrel in this place?
The innkeep comes up to you. I charge standard price. That's a silver per tankard. It's
How
famous
much?
for the taste.
For the barrel.
You heard my friend here. He wants the famous barrel.
2 gold pieces it is. Sliding the 2 gold pieces.
You'll notice all the mugs here are actually shaped like barrels. They were specially made. But he brings you out the barrel you requested and one of the mugs.
Can I have a mug, please?
Do you ask? Yeah, you're asking me that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm asking the barkeep for a mug and then handing it out for you to pour some in.
All right. He passes mugs out to the group. He's guessing that y'all are going to be drinking from the same trough.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This is barrel service.
Roll out the barrel.
You see one of the dwarves leaning over to the others. It comes in barrels? I'm going to get one.
Let's get this party started.
He's starting a trend.
I clink mugs and shoot it. Or not shoot it, but shotgun it.
Shoot it. We're going with the drug
Exit.
theme.
Yeah. Just give me a second.
Let me find a good vein here.
Woo!
I'm all
Okay.
fired up. So, who's on the stage?
Currently, there isn't someone on the stage.
I'm just
I
gonna
know.
go up to the innkeeper and ask if I can go up there.
Knock yourself out. We've got a rough crowd tonight.
All right.
That group didn't appreciate the last minstrel.
Oh, she's the best. Let her
He
go.
points
Faye.
over to the gnolls. You'll see a boot, bloody boot, laying down next to one of the gnolls.
Well, you.
Well, they liked him better afterwards.
Sorry,
I'm gonna
what
sing.
was that?
I'm gonna sing that. What I sent you,
What was his name?
Bob.
I didn't catch his name. He screamed a lot.
It's like Doug. Doug.
Doug.
Hey,
His
Doug.
name is Doug. Hey, Doug.
Big Doug.
I think they called him Second Breakfast. You're going to play what you sent to me, you said?
Yeah.
Where I'm looking for it. Where'd you send it?
Skype.
Skype.
It's like a 10-second rip off.
Okay. 10-second rip off.
Just listen to it. And there's my. There you go. Oh, I still have that sent to you. Okay.
So you
Well, there
guys
it
all, you guys all in for finding us some mechanical rats tomorrow?
You talking? to us?
Why not?
They like
Yes, talking to you.
that. Okay, what'd you say?
I was just asking the party if they were up for finding some mechanical rats tomorrow.
Why not?
Us? Yeah. Oh yeah.
And in the
You
meantime,
saying that kind of loud?
I'm not being careful with it.
Okay. You say something about a mechanical rat. Are you kind of watching the room as well? Anybody? Perception, please.
I'm not.
Just give me a perception check, and we'll see if anyone notices.
Passive perception is
Yeah.
10.
Okay. Passive perception is 10.
Well,
whatever it is for each person.
Okay.
Would that just be clicking on the perception thing in the skills section?
Oh,
Is it listed?
it's just listed.
I just don't remember where.
No, those are actual perceptions you're rolling.
Yeah.
If you,
I don't think
unless you
it's-
were actively searching.
It's around 14 or something usually, isn't it?
Well, it's 10 plus whatever.
Even
your-
if I was actively looking, Fade is not great.
It's 10 plus your it's 10 plus your whatever it is.
Okay, let me see.
10
Perception.
plus your skill is your passive perception.
Okay,
Just trying
so
to
that's a 12.
Perception
I'm
is
going
wisdom
lower.
plus your wisdom modifier. So Phineas is 13.
I'm looking at everybody. So Finias is
14.
a 13 with the high. Okay. The Bard is pretty high.
Cleric's got to be high.
The Cleric is way high. The Cleric's 15.
Jesus.
Okay. So the Cleric and the Bard. So Svetlana and Maevis are going to notice when Finias starts talking about the mechanical rats. One of the two dwarves that are talking in hushed tones at the table holds out his hand to the other one, and he's leaning over, kind of listening.
That's what they said.
That's what the rat said.
Yeah.
I smacked the
rat.
bag. God damn it! I thought. Why won't this die?
The rat is speaking in a series of beeps.
Do I notice that Maevis noticed this as well?
With your perception, yeah.
Or that could have been Aquarian. What's the name? What are they? This race?
Those were just regular dwarves that are sitting at the table. Yeah. They just, one of them seems to be listening, and he's hushed the other one.
So in the meantime, do you think we can lure out the marmoset? Or do we wait for tomorrow on that too?
Why don't we lower him out tonight? He's already attempted to kill one man.
Is this being asked to the group, or
Mhm.
is that a metaphor?
Hmm?
Lure the marmoset. Oh, that guy.
Yes, that guy.
Yeah, right, kicking me in the head. Where you at, you head kicker?
Could probably just go out there and yell that the ringmaster's here.
Hey, has anyone seen that purple freak around tonight?
But you get everyone kind of hushes. Purple freak. You get one of the.
The maroon marmoset.
What he said?
No,
No one?
I've never heard of him.
He kicked me in the head.
What about the ringleader?
I haven't heard of that one either.
Darn.
Watch out for that head kicker.
No one cares about your damn head.
I do. Here, have a drink. I passed
You
her
have
a
one of the dwarves at the table of four says, if he kicked old Thargeth in the head, he's got his own problems coming, I think.
This wasn't one of the ones that was talking, was it?
No, it was one of the four that was at the other
Oh,
table.
right.
There's two dwarves talking, one hushed and listened.
Right.
They're kind of cloaked. Four that are actually just there, apparently enjoying themselves after a day of work. And then the table of gnolls. And the three water dwarves.
I suppose if we truly wanted to lure him out, we could attempt to stage a woman being robbed in the street. He attempted to save Fleur. Perhaps he would attempt the same.
Are you volunteering?
He's seen my face. I threw fire at him. Do you honestly think he will save me?
Well, I don't know. He saved the other one.
I can... Can I? One sec.
Is it self?
No, it's a kit.
I think you can.
Disguiser. Or yourself? Someone.
I can maybe help him not recognize you.
I've got 2 coconuts.
The barkeep kind of leans over. If you're looking to rob a woman, you might go after that Caitlin Dravis. She hasn't paid her tab in 2 weeks. Bring it here after you rob her.
Wouldn't that mean she has no money?
Oh, she's got money. She's always flaunting that jewelry around.
Katniss who?
Everdeen.
Sure. Watch out for her bow.
Right.
Human woman, middle-aged. Owes me 3 gold pieces.
Right. Great assets.
Great big assets, yes.
Now I see why he's hanging out at the bar so much.
Are you certain that he only kicked you in the head one time?
Who said that?
So after my performance, can I go see what that guy knows about mechanical rats?
Yeah, you can go approach the table.
So that guy who got awkward around the mention of mechanical rats, what's he been doing?
When you also changed the subject to the Crimson Marmoset, he kind of shook it off and started talking again.
You should sing a song
is
about
a,
Crimson Marmoset.
If you get a look at him, it looks like he's rather like a middle-aged dwarf with a short black beard. He's got a cloak on. You can tell he's wearing a dark, like black leather.
Okay.
And a pair of wicked-looking daggers on his belt. The other dwarf he's talking to, he seems to be dressed more like a merchant, but wearing the cloak's a little more out of place, like he's trying not to be noticed.
Is there some kind of
And
fancy
fairly.
design on it?
The dwarf that's talking to him, yes. Roll an active perception.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Yes, you
High
recognize the other dwarf that's talking to him as Elgrin Grimgold.
Oh,
He's one of the Grimgold brothers. I don't know. I'm just wondering.
You catch just he when he turns a little bit, you see the part of his amulet, but it's enough of it to recognize it. He's got it covered, but one covered well enough.
but this other guy, he seems to be the one who reacted to that, right?
Yeah, when they started mentioning it, the one with the black leather hushed Elgrin, and Elgrin shut up.
Elgrin shop?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna come up from kind of behind them and like come into the table like between them
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of lean over on the table and say, well, what do we know about mechanical rats?
Are you performing right now, or are you just like?
This is in between
sauntering?
songs now. I got them all riled up with this song. I linked it in Skype if you want to hear it.
When you say that, what do we know about mechanical rats? Elgrin kind of turns away from you to try to hide himself. The other dwarf just looks you bald-faced, just, I don't know nothing about it.
Who had the reaction?
The dwarf in the black.
The one that's given the bold-faced, like, I
No.
don't know anything?
You should play a good dwarven song.
Are you doing that loud enough that I would hear it?
I did this at the table.
He's being fairly loud about it.
Well,
How many
they're not at
people
the
are in
table
this-
with us, right?
Yeah, how many dwarves are in this bar right now, being loud and obnoxious though?
I didn't sit at the table though.
No,
I
no.
just kind of like leaned over on.
Can I set my pack with the rat in it in such a way that like they can see the little bit of the rat sticking out?
Yeah, you
Like
can
just
kinda
them
land over.
though. Just them. Like I just want to like casually place it.
Yes, if to give you positioning, you guys are sitting at the bar. The table with the two dwarves is here. further into the bar is the table with the 4 dwarves, and then over near the fire, closer to the minstrel, was the table of 6 gnolls that actually enjoyed the song. And they flicked a few silver coins up at you. One of them flicked a ring up that's still got a finger in it.
So they're at a table, not at our bar. We're at the bar. They're at a table.
Right.
Is there space at that table for someone to sit?
At the table with the 2 dwarves,
The one's
yes.
talking about the rat that he's talking to?
Yeah, there is 3 other chairs at that table.
I will walk up and sit down beside and then have it in such a way that my pack shows a bit of the rat sticking out.
All right. You see,
and like as I sit down and as soon as they look at it, prestidigitate sparks from the rat. From the rat.
Okay. You see, as you're coming over to the table too, the other dwarf that's trying to hide his face just pulls out a hefty sack of coins and throws it across the table. Says, "Business is done. Just get it finished," and gets up and starts to head out.
Which one was this?
Grimgold.
Who did he do that to?
He threw the coin purse across to the dwarf in black. It didn't even hit the table. The dwarf's still staring straight at you, and his hand just shoots out and grabs the coin purse.
Well, could I do an insight check on the last action that he did? Because I didn't really get when he said that he didn't know anything about it. Is it insight? I was going to look up.
Yeah, go.
What's the bullshit detector skill?
Insight.
You remember? Is it insight?
Yeah, go insight.
Do we have to be at the table to be able to roll that? Or
Is that investigation? I don't know.
You have to. No, you can. You can't. I'll be like, he's gonna we're all gonna insight check. It's no, like you pick a couple people to look at it. So if you're looking at it too, then
I would like to look at it. Or
what are you looking at? I just want to. I want to insight onto what he said to me.
I'm trying. Yeah, that's the same.
That's the well, it's going to be the guys that are actually currently involved. You can come over and join the table after.
Yeah.
But
okay.
That won't help you with this particular set.
So he said to me he didn't know anything about mechanical rats, but he also freaked out when someone said the word mechanical rats, correct?
He started paying close attention.
So then it is trying to find out if he's full of shit or not, which I don't think insight's a thing in this one. Where the fuck is
it's
the skill?
insight versus deception or persuasion, depending on if it's truth.
Yeah, but it says investigation, so what is insight? There's no insight on that table.
It's a wisdom thing, insight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the question. There's no insight on the table is what I'm telling you, so there's nothing to roll.
What?
Insight's a skill.
It's a skill.
Yeah, it's not there though.
I'm looking right at it.
Oh no, I think he's talking about on the table for versus skills. And I believe insight would be your own knowledge on that, right? Although it does kind of make sense.
I see it in the book. I don't see it on the character sheet.
Oh.
It's under history.
That's intimidation for me.
Yeah, for whatever reason, you're not showing insight.
You're just not very insightful.
There is no insight listed here.
That's really weird.
You don't have insight. Why not? You really don't. He goes history, intimidation, investigation. Where is your insight?
Can he add it there at the bottom?
He should have it automatically like the rest of the characters. Why are you broken?
I don't know. This is the kind of thing I was talking about before.
Did you generate the skills point?
Your magic character sheet problem?
I didn't do anything. All that happened was done by Sragg.
Why does this feel like you just sabotaged your character sheet so we could throw these out again?
I don't even know how to sabotage that.
Okay, let's add insight to your sheet right quick somehow. Maybe.
I can't.
It's your wisdom modifier for insight.
I'm just trying to see if I'm actually proficient in it.
It's the pencil, and then you go to skills, and then you can actually add in one from there.
Okay. Insight is what the heck? And it's your wisdom, you said?
Yeah.
So 2.
What's your race?
Drow.
Oh, Drow's not in the player's handbook, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Under D.
Is that where they put it this time?
Yeah, it's alphabetical.
It's under D for duh.
Okay, wisdom.
I got dwarf, and then before dwarf, I have races.
Bard, choose any 3. Is it dark elf? It's dark elf. It's under elf subclass.
Gotcha.
I was just say I don't think it's got its own.
It does have its own called drow, but yeah.
But it's in the
Dark
book.
elf
It's
can
under
come
the
with
elf.
drow, yeah.
Okay. Anyways, it was any 3.
Okay. I added your insight.
You don't get it from drow.
No, it's from your classes is what you get your skills from.
Well, there's some that
Classes
you
and
get bonuses.
backgrounds.
Yeah. Okay. You've got insight now.
Acrobatics, performance, and any 3.
What's your background?
1, 2, 3. I don't have it. Okay, so you gave it to me now? Is it there?
You have insight. It's your bottom skill for some reason. I'm added insight.
Okay. There you go.
Okay. Your insight. You're not entirely sure. He might be hiding something here, but
I'm not too sure. Okay.
no. Finias, you
Well,
set
that
the
just
table.
affirms what I was suspecting all along, so no big deal. Okay, carry on. So
All right.
the bag of stuff got clunked on the table. Finias showed up, made the thing
Yeah.
spark.
Well, what was the
What-
reaction to that?
When the rat thing started sparking, you saw he reached for a dagger real quick, then narrowed his eyes and let go.
I covered it back up. Just got shitty to grin staring at him.
When it's sparked, can I go to the table as well? I'm wondering like what the hell's sparking.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have to see it, right? Yeah, I guess so.
He would have. He would have saw it flat. He's probably actively watching us or something. Yeah.
Would
Everyone's-
we not have
remember-
probably seen this in the past though from Finias?
Well, you just saw it like a few minutes ago.
Yeah, but I mean also it's probably not the first time we've seen it given our history.
No. But
Yeah, you all actively saw that. Just one second.
so since it sparked, I'm gonna go over there and just kind of play. Well, you guys laugh at this. Play dumb. What was that, Finias?
I swear to God. What was what? What was
Okay.
what? What was what? There's nothing to see here.
All right. So, sorry. So he puts that coin purse away, kind of looking at all of you. Where'd you get that?
I
Oh
look at
my, the rumor is true about mechanical rats.
Fleur. Fleur's still here, and Fleur actually said
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
I'm like, Maevis, maybe you can talk to our friends here in Fleur, and let's go.
I have to talk to Fleur?
No, I'm taking Fleur away.
So you're leaving Maevis alone at the table with the.
Yeah, I
dwarf.
just take Fleur and go to back to the bar with my bag. Yeah,
With the bag.
yeah. And with my bag, like, yeah, my backpack's got the rat in it.
Okay, you notice anyone that's watching, he kind of watches the bag as you go away with it.
If I noticed that, I would be kind of like jump at him. Just give him like, oh.
Yeah, you scared him once with the sparks, but the second time he's just kind of watching now.
So can I like?
Hand on Fleur. Let's go. Come on. Getting in my way.
What do you
Hey,
do,
there's
Fleur?
plenty more over here.
Let's have a beer, Fleur.
Give me your mugs.